he is the one.
She's just in panoramic mode. She's like,
She's painting her nails while she's watching Skyrim happen.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a great screensaver.
Welcome to the Obscure Reference Show, or however I start the show.
Why do you make that noise?
Yeah, I've always wanted that as well.
I don't know.
Drew always wanted to go to clown college, but his parents never approved of his lifestyle choices.
No, so I just went to actual college.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Well, that was a waste of money.
Did me so much good. What's up, gentlemen?
Oh, you know.
Well,
Hey, this is how we start the show.
Yeah.
guys, I want to punch you all so hard and go play Destiny right now.
Yes.
I want to murder your faces off.
It's taken everything in my power to not say, well, you guys were good friends, but not anymore. Bye.
This is now a Destiny podcast
Yeah.
where we don't even talk about Destiny. We just play it while we talk.
Yeah.
So basically, we're like everybody live streaming ever.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
my name is 420 Scope Blunts. This is
Oh man, who was that asshole we were playing with, Patrick? Ms. Skittles?
Mr. Z Skittles. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out. That guy sucked.
It was Mr. Z, or was it Merz's?
don't
I think it
know.
was Ms.
MRZE.
Merz's Skittles?
Merzy. Mrs. Schmidt.
All right, we just talked about Destiny for what felt like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 4 hours of talking about Destiny. Can we talk about something other than Destiny for a little while?
Says the guy in the Destiny t-shirt.
Look, this is a
You son of a bitch!
this is a
Hey, that
badass
was
Destiny
given to him
t-shirt.
by a very good friend.
Whoa,
This is made-
that
this is made
T-shirt
by
looks
a good-
beautiful. Like it is aligned. I need to wear my hunter shirt on the next recording so you can
Patrick
see.
obviously did a lot more work on mine than he did on y'all's, but
I was pretty
That was-
proud of that one,
mine
except
looks pretty good.
Except
yeah.
he did wipe his butthole on it before he sent it to you.
No, it looks they all came out well for the first time that I did that by basically by myself.
I now have
That's how I
this
assume it.
without adult supervision.
Well, no, I mean I did have a parent or guardian, or my wife.
to use your.
Guys, I don't know how to use an iron. All right, I'm 30 years old and I just don't have a clue.
Really?
It goes in it apparently. Like it's like a teapot. You have to like kind of fill it up.
Yeah, that's how an iron works.
That's if you want to steam it. I rarely put water into my iron.
Well,
I go-
now I know.
I iron dry, baby.
And that's how the porn begins.
Like Nevada.
Careful, wrinkled shirt on and dry.
Oh goodness.
Lord. All right. So what
And
are we
the
doing?
Miles minute is go.
Okay, I actually have something to bitch about this week because I hate using this phrase, but I have never encountered such a first world problem than everyone bitching about the new YouTube album being in their cloud, as if it was some invasive tactic. One, it's a free album that is actually not bad from a band that is, whatever, but even if you don't like them, you can delete it. You can ignore it. And everyone is bitching on about how their consent was violated by Apple for putting this album on their iCloud, despite the fact that Apple actually said they were going to do that in their keynote speech. It pissed me off because everyone's bitching for such a non-reason. And I just kind of lost my shit this week because I had so many friends who were complaining about it, and I was like, why? What's the problem? It's like, well, I don't like YouTube. Delete it. And someone's like, oh, I've never really listened to them. Listen to the record. It actually isn't that bad for a YouTube record.
And that was the Miles minute.
And I don't even particularly like them.
No! Miles minute, you fucking piece of shit! How dare you go over a minute?
No, Miles, continue on. We're sorry.
No, I'm done.
No, Miles, please continue.
I don't want to
I
hear
just-
more about.
People keep bitching about stupid
No,
shit.
Miles, stop! That was a trick! You went into it! You son of a bitch! You have 60 seconds! Cut it down to 60 seconds. Get it in that window, man.
I think people are just petty.
Oh,
All right. Let's get down to some serious brass tacks.
Yeah.
Some serious crazy town
Can we stop joking around?
shenanigans.
I
Let
want to
us
get real with you guys.
talk about the most specific, interesting thing
Mhm.
that has happened all week, and that is Mike's wife doing her nails while Skyrim is just hanging out in the background. That's happening right now.
So let's give Sarah a minute. Sarah. Sarah. Skyrim.
I just started a new character, so I'm gonna go talk to the dudes up in Hang Rothgard.
Oh, those guys.
He said. Patrick says, "Oh, those guys. What kind of character are you rolling?"
Redguard.
Redguard. You guys, she likes the Redguards.
Once you go red guard, no, Drew. We're so there.
What kind of tactics are we going with?
Just weapons.
Just weapons.
One-handed
Oh my
weapons.
god. That's a
One-handed
bold
weapons.
strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
And that was the Sarah minute.
Oh my god.
Yep, you're done.
Oh, thank goodness.
I watched Dodgeball the other day. Now that you
Oh.
mentioned that, Patrick, that
Yeah.
movie is not very good.
It's not bad.
Fuck you, it's great.
It's not bad. but yeah, weapons. I can't believe. My favorite though, when we were talking about metagames with Destiny, and Skyrim is one of those games that people go to crazy extremes playing through, and I think we talked about pacifist runs of games. That's a very fun one to watch. Like people play that game with no aggro, like attacking nobody, just running from every fight and trying to do the most kind of humane gameplay. It's transfixing to watch. And it
Stayed
Like,
up
that's-
until like 3 or 4 in the morning a few weeks ago, just building her house.
Yep. This is where I'm going to put my children one day.
She tried to adopt a kid. I don't think he wanted her as a parent.
Soul crushing.
I accidentally built on a library instead of a bedroom, so he had nowhere to sleep, so I couldn't.
Just like real life. Yeah.
Well, she's not gonna read those books either. That's the shittiest part for that kid.
Oh.
Oh man.
Speaking of movies that are not so great, I saw Tusk this today actually.
So, yeah, tell me about it because like you said you were looking forward to it.
I was, because I mean, despite the fact that his last couple movies have been shitty, a part of me will always love Kevin Smith because he gave me my teen years, you know.
Clerks
And
2,
he gave
Clerks
them to
3.
you?
Yeah.
If you didn't.
Mallrats was on constant rotation in my room in high school. But
For me
That's
too.
not surprising.
um,
But Mallrats is a good movie.
Mallrats is a good movie, and Tusk like is half of a decent movie, but he can't not be Kevin Smith sometimes. So like the tone completely shifts, and when they introduce Johnny Depp's character, it almost feels like Clerks. And Johnny Depp's character is great. He's hilarious. It's the
Johnny
most
Depp just can't even believe he wasn't supposed to be here today.
no. It's funny because like outside of Tim Burton's grasp, it's like, oh yeah, he's an amazing actor.
Doctor,
And-
what's his name? You're turning this guy into a walrus today? I'm not even supposed to be here.
We literally just made that joke, Drew.
But and so the whole thing is like I felt a little weird because it's about a podcaster who makes terrible jokes and has a shitty mustache, Drew, and
Miles is trying to burn Drew.
it's played by Justin Long, and at
Wait,
first,
is he really a podcaster in it?
yeah, he has a Drew joke, the Not See Party podcast.
Why is that
Wait.
a me joke?
I heard Drew joke as well. And I was
Because it's
gonna-
so corny.
Wait, did you say Drew joke or Jew joke?
It's
Drew.
both. It's a Drew, a Drew joke.
It's a little Drewish.
He's
Is
a little
it, though?
Jewish.
It's I don't know.
I
I'm more
don't know why it's a
than
Drew
you
joke.
are.
All right,
Patrick
hold
is
on.
the Nazi sympathizer.
Calm down. Wait, what? Calm
You
down.
weren't on when we were talking about that. I forgot.
Yeah, I definitely am not. I hate Nazis. I shoot them in every video game. I do not pacifist play the Wolfenstein games.
Well, I've got something to tell you. In Destiny, you are the Nazis!
Can you imagine if that was true? All right, we're not talking about Destiny. Let's just settle this, though. Drew, I want you to tell that joke about the podcast name, and we'll see if this is, in fact, a Drew joke or a Jew joke.
As your substitute teacher.
Is what?
Oh yes, we're gonna pretend the person last week wasn't you. I'm sorry. We're gonna dial in Mr. Whitmore right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I like how Drew's winking for all you podcast listeners at home.
There are 0 viewers watching us right now, so I feel like if anybody tries to watch us on video, I gotta do that or say that or whatever. But
Drew, you've got some very sexy looking floors behind you.
do I?
Yeah, great hardwood floors.
Yeah, those are great. Those are not the ones I installed. They're downstairs. if that's what you're trying to say.
You guys
I'm just trying to compliment you on your house in general.
Anyway,
I
about
didn't know
Tusk.
that Patrick has a weird hardwood floor fetish.
Hey,
He's got a hardwood.
He's got hardwoods for hardwoods.
Well, I know who I'm pairing up in my obscure reference porn fiction.
Oh Lord.
all right,
Patrick in
Miles.
anybody's living room.
Miles, that's. If you want to make 60 seconds of erotic, obscure reference porn, Miles, next week you can have that 60.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. And I think
60 seconds is all Patrick needs.
That's all.
Maybe with a nice mahogany or a birch, but you give him a rough pine, it's gonna take a little longer.
all I'm saying is Patrick is fond of Drew's baby butter.
What?
And Miles making it awkward.
Yeah, really.
That's what I do.
What?
That's what I do.
There are limits, Miles.
No, there's not. Anyway, so Tusk is Kevin Smith can never decide what kind of movie he wants to make because half of it is very funny and very dialogue heavy, but then all the horror stuff, which is completely separate from the comedy, is completely totally different. It makes the movie feel really weird, and I feel like he needs to make something more along the lines of Cabin in the Woods. I think that, it's dialogue heavy, it's pithy, but he doesn't do horror. Like, he tries, but I mean, it just doesn't come out that way. He's always Kevin Smith.
Yeah, like I saw Red State just because I'm a fan of his.
I fucking hate that movie.
I wish I didn't see Red State.
Somebody told me it was good, and I didn't
No,
believe them.
that
No.
movie's
I didn't know
garbage.
that Red
Don't.
State was a Kevin Smith movie until recently, but I've also never seen it.
It's
The last
garbage.
The last Kevin Smith movie I saw was Clerks 2, and that was just kind of.
I like
little-
those too.
Red State or Red Dawn?
Red
I'd rather
Remake
watch
the
Red
original.
Dawn.
State.
I don't know, I haven't seen either of the Red
because
Dawns,
I didn't
so.
understand them.
Red State is awful. I fucking hate that movie. So
great.
TGS was this week.
Oh my God! Don't get me started.
The Vidger game.
No, go for it.
Solid Snake has a wolf that you can raise that also wears an eye patch.
Wait,
Naked
what?
Snake. Naked Snake.
Yeah, you didn't see that? He's got a little doggy friend.
Big Boss can raise a
wait.
wolf named
So Hideo
DD.
Kojima is making another Metal Gear game. I found out today.
Oh man, he can raise
So-
a wolf named Dee and the wolf also has an eye patch. It's so good.
Drew, your voice is getting up so high.
I love that the wolf also wears an eye patch. It's
Take
the
it,
best.
take it low. Try to do it in the lowest octave you can.
I love that the wolf also has an eye patch. It's the best.
So when I typed in MGS5 Wolf, all I get are pictures of Sniper Wolf. That's not what I want.
Dee. His name is Dee, and the he's probably the Diamond Dog. Is probably where they get the name for the thing. Yeah.
There is
Unreal.
literally an image of a little baby wolf cub licking Naked Snake's face. Or isn't he like
Yep.
exiled Snake in this one or something?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
What a weird.
Yeah, so
How is this man allowed to make video games?
this is another video game that technically has a plot, but if you, I've played Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation like 4 or 5 times. If you tried to get me to describe the plot to you,
Oh, man,
my head would
easy.
fucking explode.
So I know.
Actually,
I
Metal
know
Gear
a decent
Solid
amount.
1 is pretty easy to explain plot-wise. 2, nearly impossible to explain
But
that plot.
also somehow like amazing. It's so bizarre to me, and I love it for what it is and what it does, and just it's
Man, those meta parts of the game, like Psycho Mantis
Mantis.
reading,
like
your
the fourth
memory
wall
card.
stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
I see you like Castlevania games.
he did sound like Frankenstein. You're absolutely right.
It was him waving his arms around when he's all,
we got
crazy.
it, Drew. We can move
Yeah.
on.
I can't float, guys. I cannot float in midair. I'd
Did
do
you
it
try?
for
Float
you
down
if I
here.
could. Do it for you if I could, but I can't.
Also, we had the new Silent Hills trailer.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Silent Hills.
I'm until it comes out at this point.
Yeah, gotta wait.
The trailer was great. I mean, in kind of a weird kind of.
It looked like Silent Hill. That weird little thing
It
popping
did.
in the hall looked like Silent Hill.
It did, and that's I think was the most important thing to me was that when I saw like weird kind of like body horror stuff, I was like, oh, okay, we're doing Silent Hill.
Which is, I think, important because as amazing as PT was, I didn't get a strictly Silent Hill feeling about it.
Well, I don't know that you were necessarily supposed to.
Well, finding out later that it was Silent Hills, I felt like I should have gotten something, maybe, Silent Hill-y about it. I
Norman
understand there's-
Reedus doesn't just scream Silent Hill, do you?
No, he doesn't.
I mean, he's been in like 3 games.
Yeah,
He played
was
the
in
little- he
Silent
played
Hill.
He played the little girl in Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, he was also one of the gray children in Silent Hill.
There is no little girl in
1.
Silent Hill 3.
Oh, so there's the loophole in your plot, Drew.
Yeah, Drew, come on.
Norman Reedus is
Obviously wasn't in those first 3 games because there was no little girl in Silent Hill 3.
you dumbass.
Also, there was new Bloodborne gameplay in the footage, and that shit
Which looks awesome.
amazing.
I'm so excited for that game to come out.
I went to a weird thing last night.
Oh yes, tell us about this.
I don't know if I can, and not
Okay.
because like legally or morally, but just experientially, I don't think I can explain what happened. So I went to go see Tim and Eric and Dr. Steve Brule live, hence this beautiful shirt for those who can potentially see
man.
it.
That's awesome.
But it was one part like sketch comedy, one part fucking bananas. Like
Like a literal thing or a figurative thing?
figuratively, believe it or not. I mean, there was
Oh, I'm disappointed.
I saw 1.5 weddings happen. I saw
Like legit weddings?
No. I saw a Steve Brule breast exam. That was really weird. There was a merchandising pitch for energy drinks targeted towards children. There was a religious ceremony that took place. It was really, really weird, and I think it was money very well spent. Because if you like Tim and Eric and you like that kind of really non sequitur and very absurdist humor, then it's fantastic. And I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm really glad I didn't miss it because it was a lot of fun to be there with a buddy of mine who also really is into their kind of style of comedy, and just I was surprised at how much John C. Reilly was on stage. Like half the show was him.
He's
So-
pretty amazing as Brule.
Yeah.
I think he was the best part of that show.
John C. Reilly's pretty amazing as everything. Like he's great in
Yeah.
Guardians. He's great in
Oh man.
Even
Step
Walk Hard,
Brothers.
the Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story is pretty.
I do not like that movie.
Well, you are wrong.
No, I'm not. The
Mm.
best part of that
That
movie
is
was
the best defense, Miles.
the best part of the movie was Paul Rudd cameo.
Miles is like the 6-year-old of this podcast. It's like there was no little girl in Silent Hill 3.
No, there wasn't. Of the four of us, I've actually played Silent Hill 3.
Oh goodness.
I played Silent Hill 3 too, Miles, and when I referred to the little girl,
You
I
said
referred
last
to
week
the
that you had never
teenage-
played Silent Hill 3.
I own Silent Hill 3. I never finished it, but I own it. It's where the girl is the main character, and she's got like there's the demon sort of bunny things working around the amusement park, and there's the detective.
I would literally.
Did you
rather
watch the trailer for Silent Hill
nail
3 or something?
polish.
Because you're not really getting it.
God, Miles, I'm done. I quit. This is
All right. Oh, we
Oh,
are
Mike, you're so hot when you're aroused.
we're at like the 20-minute mark, and Mike has quit the podcast.
So, Patrick, do we have any kind of game or anything like that tonight?
We do.
Please?
We gotta let Mike cool down though, man. You gotta let him cool his jets. You gotta let him collect himself.
I've got a gun that when I shoot it, my cooldown gets a little bit less and less.
Is that legendary?
Yeah, that's.
It's not. It's
He had
free.
he had to spend 10 hedronic essence to get that.
I had to find strange vibrating coins. Vibrating coins?
Did you put them in your butt?
Miles is really into butt stuff today.
Whew.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, what a weird episode this is
Yeah.
turning out to be. Let's play the
You're
game,
making it
Patrick.
weird.
All right, so-
let's play the game.
We're playing a game which Drew is a PC called Bad Ask Science or Bad Science, where I ask terrible,
boy.
terrible, shitty science questions.
Well, Miles is
You-
already ready for this one.
You guys give me
He's been giving us straight answers all night.
your best, worst answers, and we're gonna go alphabetical order. We're gonna go Drew, Mike, Miles for these answers. All right.
Oh God.
Whew. I gotta. All right. So, what is faster, darkness or lightness? What's faster, dark or light? Drew?
So darkness tends to spread pretty quickly. Lightness also spreads pretty quickly. The thing about it, you have to look at your laundry and which laundry is done faster, whether it's your darks or your lights. And I've always found my lights to be done faster than my darks.
Correct, Mike.
Oh, I'm answering the same question?
Please do. If you have an answer, if not, we can go.
All
we
right.
can go to
So
Miles.
I think that it's equal because, like, when I turn off my lights, it's dark, and then when I turn them on, it's light. So I think there are equal amounts of dark and light being spread as fast as one another.
Man, I wish that was the right answer. Unfortunately, it's not. So we're gonna have to go to Miles. Miles, what's faster, dark or light?
I don't give a shit.
All right, that's not the correct answer.
I mean, light's the darkness is the absence of light, so it really doesn't exist.
What is this, a Cure song?
Good.
This question is stupid.
All right. Question 2. Drew, we're going to you first. Drew, if horses can't hold pencils, like physically hold pencils, then how are there horse-drawn carriages?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? They don't have. They have hooves. They can't draw. I hate everyone.
Their hooves make glue, not graphite.
Oh.
Agreed.
Okay, question 3. How can one person flip a house? Drew? I've heard people flipping houses. How can one person flip a house?
The key is leverage. Okay.
Is it in the back or the knees?
The fulcrum has to be a certain spot, and then you apply the amount of pressure on the lever.
Correct. Mike?
You stand upside down.
And Miles?
No.
How can
one person be so fucking stupid? I don't care at all.
Miles, how can one person flip a house?
I don't know. Study metaphor, you stupid son of a bitch.
It's not even a metaphor.
It technically is.
Oh, okay. So,
God.
If anything, it's a colloquialism.
question number 4.
It's still a metaphor.
This is a meteorological question. There's a drought in California. Can all the rappers that are making it rain come to California and fix the drought? Drew?
Airfare is too expensive right now, and yeah, they're not gonna
Not
fly
if you're
coach.
making that rap money.
So
They do have rap money. Miles makes a good point. Mike, can you answer this question for us? Can all the rappers making it rain?
They can't. There would be too much East Coast, West Coast beef, and then you'd have a cattle stampede.
Oh, boy. Good inspiration. Miles.
Repeat the question for me.
All right. Can all the rappers who are making it rain come to California? Can they come to California and fix the drought?
I don't even really
Despite the fact.
What?
Despite the fact that making it rain
metaphor
is a exactly. It's a phrase, a non sequitur, if you will, that is used in current rap songs for throwing money around.
oh god.
If all the rappers got together with fire hoses and literally made it rain, yes, they could.
So, yes is the correct answer. All right, so this is an archaeological question for all the students of
A what?
archaeology. Archaeological?
You said archaeological.
I'm not in the right state of mind right now. Archaeological. For all the archaeologists out there listening, if someone shows you a used tampon, can you tell what period it is from?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking kidding me?
My guess is you can only tell if it's from the Cretaceous period.
Jesus Christ. Miles?
Miles, could an archaeologist tell you what period it's from?
Yeah, the period of a woman. Like, I swear to God, these people aren't even asking these questions seriously. I swear.
At this point, I really don't understand what
I don't understand, Miles. What is happening?
I don't understand, Miles, if you really don't understand what's going on, or whether you're just playing along so well. Oh,
Yes,
God.
and?
You're either the most genius, best actor in the entire world, or your head is so full of shit.
Patrick's dying.
You look, you're about to have a heart attack, dude. Are you okay?
No, it's so good.
I'm gonna call 911 in Boston.
This is
Oh,
my
God.
this is my favorite game.
911 Boston, you have to dial 9 first, and then dial,
And then 1-1.
and then 1-1, but then you have to dial. No, it's 9 then 1 and 9-1-1, and then you have to,
No, it's 1, then 9, then 911.
and then whatever B is on the number pad for Boston.
I think it's 1. I think it's 1 again.
So it's 9.
No, it's two.
So it's 9-1-9-1-1-1.
Oh goodness,
Okay.
guys. Oh, that was a show and a half.
Crustaceous period.
Crustaceous.
Oh my fucking
don't-
god.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, we will see you all next week. Maybe we will. I don't know at
Maybe.
this point.
I think we have to cancel the show now after that one.
Yeah. In the meantime, themoreyounerd.com, facebook.com/obscurereference, twitter.com @obscureshow.
Google it.
We'll
Deuces and gooses, everybody.
D's and G's.
no, but
Throw 'em up.
geese
How
and
can
number
birds
2
even
don't
fly?
work together. All right, bye.
What?